What is going on YouTube? It's me, Nicky Sofian. I recently participated in a video, Sea of Tranquility, that where we showed off our box sets, and I realized I have F tons of them. I have so many, it's surreal. I don't even know how many, so I'm just going to do a little showcasing them, if you will, in a nice, easygoing manner. This is my cat Q. She's probably going to be here all night long. It's going to be all night long. The Buzzcocks, late for the train. Live and in session 1989 to 2006. Yes. She's like, ooh, what do you have here? No, I'm not going to go over every single one. Birmingham the Hummingbird 1989. Yes, that's a good one. Worcester Northwick Theater 1993. These are more, not gatefold, but your paper discs, which are fine. Paris Larapajo Club 1989. London Finsbury Park 1996, and Maida Valley in London 2003. Now I'm not going to remove all the CDs because that would take way too long. London the Forum 2006. What I like is how they have all the landmarks and the streets. And that is pretty cool. This is actually a very nice compilation. This is live at the BBC. So the CDs look pretty much like this. These have never been played. They've just been sitting around, which is fine. Yeah. And this is the back of the box. Oh, and the side, which has got some arrows. Like, hey, dummy, how about, you just open it like this. No, I thought I had to grab some pliers, take it to Anchorage, Alaska, and then open it from there. No. Apparently, this cat really loves me. She's really, at least you won't show her. This is Q, aka Kilala. She's 10 years old. 10 and a half. Whatever old, I don't know. The lyrics, just commentary. It's just the first of many to come. White punks on dope. White punks on dope. Was that the song? Yeah, White Punks on Dope. The Tubes. This is the A&M years. So, what it contains are the self-titled Young and Rich, Now, What Do You Want from Live, and whatever the fifth album is, Remote Control. Again, a nice clamshell one from Caroline Records. And off she jumps, okay? To the A&M years. Let's see if I can show all of them. So for this one, everyone, you just may want to grab you just may want to grab a 6-pack of beer, Mountain Dew, milk, whatever you want. Get a snack, peanuts, whatever, I don't know. Captain Oi production for Caroline International. Yes, that's pretty cool. The Tubes. Interesting artwork, I'll say that. Oops, come on. Alright. That's all I'm going to say. Young and Rich, Unit 176 until revoked. The Tubes. I believe that that's a lot of members. I believe that toothpaste was used to achieve the band logo, which is pretty cool. It's a unique way of creating an album. I'll say creating a logo. What's this one? Now, Smoke, La Vie and Fumeur, Hit Parade, Strung Out on Strings, Golden Boy, My Head is My House Until It Rains, God Bird Chance, I'm Just a Mess, Kathy's Clone, This Town, Pound of Flesh, You're No Fun. The Tubes, What Do You Want from Live? Overture, Get Yourself a Deal, Show Me a Reason, What Do You Want from Life, God Bird Change, Special Ballet, Don't Touch Me There, Mondo Bondage, Smoke, La Vie and from Crime Melody, Side Effects Siren, theme from Dragnet, theme from Peter Gunn, Perry Mason, and theme from Untouchables. I was a punk before you were a punk. I saw her standing there. Drum solo, Boy Crazy, You're No Fun, Stand Up and Shout, and finally their signature song, White Punks on Dope. Then the album Remote Control. Okay, that's some weird artwork there. Turn Me On, TV is King, Prime Time, I Want It All, No Way Out, Get Overture, No Mercy, Only the Strong Survive, Be Mine Tonight, Love's a Mystery, I Don't Understand, Telecide, bonus tracks of Driving All Night, and finally White Punks on Dope, parts A and B. Interesting. Oh, and in case you're wondering how rare some of these are, 1 out of 10. You just order it online from Amazon. Okay, Ken Hensley, Tales of Live Fire and Other Mysteries. This contains Love and Other Mysteries, Live Tales, and Live Fire Live, Disc 1, whatever. Live, Disc 2, and finally, Live Fire Trouble from 2012. These are all recent. And even though he was in Uriah Heep, whatever, still pretty darn active. Dedicated a couple people. Yeah, got the idea from a couple people. Like, hey, you know what? I kind of want to do this because I have a lot. Norman Maslov, and oddly enough, Now Spinning Magazine with Phil Aston. She pretty much does an unboxing video. Yeah, I'm not going to read off all the song names here, but I will show them like this. Pretty cool CD. I'm more of a CD person myself. Just take up less space. I mean, vinyl is excellent. But ultimately, it is, in my opinion, I know it's of a preference. Yes, I have like 1,000 vinyl myself, and I'm into collecting some anime vinyl, or going up to Sweet Music Records in Waterford, Michigan, at the Dixieland Flea Market, where this lady probably has close to 3,000 vinyl. And let's just say she's received some money over the years. That's all. Charges like $8 for one of like Can't find the Rossington Collins Band or Focus 3 or Hamburger Concerto or whatever. So it's arguably the best. Hensley's released a lot of good live albums recently, and he does. This is actually a really. This is Cherry Red. HNE, yeah, cherryred.co.uk, hnerecords.co.uk, kenhensley.com for all your that's Steve Hackett I'm thinking of. That was in Genesis. But Hensley's got some good stuff. Yeah. Alright. And switching topics to the Bronx Casket Company. The complete collection, 5-disc limited edition set. Just pretty cool. The bassist for the thrash metal band Overkill has his own gothic side project. It's like, okay. It's still cool as hell. But, well, just wasn't expect it, that's all. It's a cool name, though. Yeah, this is slightly risque. I'd say it's more, this artwork is more burlesque. Okay, how the hell am I good? Alright. This is actually a nice, unique way of showing it. Yeah, so the Bronx Casket Company, that is, of course, a suburb of New York, I'm sorry, a borough of New York City. I don't think it encompasses doesn't encompass Hudson Valley. I don't know off the top of my head. If I had to guess, maybe. So, nice fold out, good price. You really can't beat that price at $35. And it comes in this nice set here. This is definitely one of the cooler ones. Can't deny that. Yep. So, how's the weather where you're at? Weather report. Okay, I did intentional. Yes, I did, and I don't care. Unfortunately, because of YouTube and copyright claims, the DMCA being an absolute pain in the behind, I can't exactly play any of the music. But so I showed you stuff from Cherry Red. Here's another 5 great albums on the second volume of the Jazz Supergroup from 71 to 82, including the best-selling album Heavy Weather in its 35th anniversary year. This is a good one. They have some cool artwork, minus, yeah. I am personally, actually, yeah, I'll just pull it out for you. Just easier. Jeez, oh, peace. Could they make that writing any smaller? You need a magnifying glass just to look at it. It's like, what the heck? Yeah. It's the debut. Mr. Gone. I don't know what's going on with his artwork. So, there's a cigarette. There's some MC Escher type of painting eyes. There's a woman who just stepped out of the shower. What's this one? Heavy Weather. Yeah. Dry frickin' 6-8 inches of snow a couple weeks ago in the Detroit area. That's Heavy Weather. On here is Joe Zawinul, Acuna, Wayne Shorter, and Jaco Pastorius. That's a good album. Weather Report, Tail Spinning. Nice mustaches. That was indicative of the time to grow a big, thick mustache. Be like, yeah, I'm in charge, baby. Yeah, this is more of a budget reissue, but you know what? This is just one of the times where it's just like when... What's this one? Weather Report self-titled. I have 2 self-titled ones. Who would have thunk it? You know, I forget how much I paid for it, but the price, it's worth it. It's like, it gets straight to the point. If you want all the bells and whistles, yes, there are plenty of other amazing box sets out there that are really cool. We all know the Canterbury scene. It's a nice scene. You have all your bands. Caravan, Wildflowers, Soft Machine. This is just more favorite. This one, yeah. This is all part of, who the hell was his name? Mike Ratledge and Robert Wyatt. A band called Zob, etc. These are... On the rarity scale, all those have been a 1. This may be like a... In terms of like difficulty to find, maybe a 2, if that. But these bands are kind of unknown. Okay, minus Caravan, probably 3. Yes, I'm going to be using the 1 to 10 scale because that's always fun to use. So, yeah. Volume 1. Volume 2. There's also extensive liner notes. I'm not going to read those. I don't have the patience for that. This project is dedicated to 2 mums. Billy Hopper, mother to Brian and Hugh, and Honor Wyatt, mother to Robert. Both showed great love not only to their own offspring, but the countless friends, musicians, and other itinerant individuals. Both opened their homes in a selfless way to all manner of musicians and musical and other experimentation, providing an environment which enabled much of the creativity heard on these CDs to be realized that subsequently developed in various bands and musical combinations. It is probable that a great deal of the development that enabled what is known as the Canterbury sound to emerge would not have occurred without the underlying and largely unsung support of these 2 gracious ladies. Guess you could call them ladies of the house instead of ladies of the road. I don't know, just switching things up. Horace Silver. Yeah. 12 classic albums, 1953 to 62. I have no idea what these albums are. So, I mean, $20. This is after 6% sales tax. So, yeah. Most people know what ASMR is. Autosomatic something response, aka certain sounds will trigger a feeling of euphoria in you. For me, it's I guess an unboxing sound can do it. I don't even know what albums are on here. Okay, 6 discs. Take it off. Disc 1, disc 2. Yeah. You can see I was staring intently. Four, 5. Now I forget if he does modal, bop, freeform. I forget off the top of my head. And of course, there's disc 6 somewhere back there, but I'm not going to waste my time doing it. This is a nice box set. I'm more of a fan of... down here. Even if the weather is in the teens outside, it's still hotter than heck down here. Ooh. Down here in my basement. The nerd nook, or whatever the heck you want to call it. I don't know. Yeah. Question: should one swear on YouTube? Depends on the creator. If you're in the mood for something just raunchy, like the Angry Video Game, give up. Like the AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd, then yeah, go for it, I guess. But just want a nice musical discussion, you go with this. You just occasional swear, but I'm not going to do it. It just cheapens it. Nucleus and Ian Carr, Torrid Zone, the Vertical Recordings, 1970-1975. This is an alright set. It's got 6 discs on here. Elastic Rock, released as Vertigo, 6360008, 1970. We'll talk about it later. That's also another one. CD2. That's what I hate about these sometimes. It's like, you have a nice set. You can tell it's a good solid one, but they just like have second album on CD1 and CD2. I'm like, come on, really, man? Let's see. Then they also have Ian Carr with Nucleus. Solar Plexus released. CD3 is Belladonna. Labyrinth joined it, and then they continue with Labyrinth on CD4. Taken from the album Roots, released as Vertigo, 6360100 in 1971. 73. And then Under the Sun. CD5 is Theme 1, Sarsaparilla. Feast Al Fresco, and finally Theme 3 is Rights of Man. Taken from the album Under the Sun, 74. Next one is Snake Ships, etc., released in 75. And finally CD6, taken from the album Alley Cat. It is deathly silent in here, but jazz. The Prog Archives has them listed as more of a jazz band trying to find their way in the rock world, and the rock band trying to traipse their way into the jazz world. Some good. I have heard Elastic Rock. Yes, that is a good seed. It's a darn good album. Yeah, black and white image of them talking at like a diner or something like that. Pretty cool. Yeah, this one, I believe, is Elastic Rock. Now, I don't know what's going on with this artwork. This is some weird artwork. CD3, some Civil War person, or looks like they're from the South, even though they're from the UK. Oh! Alright. Here's some futuristic sci-fi work. Spin a yarn, maybe? I don't know. Number 5. Clowning. Alright, some burlesque artwork. CD6, a cheetah running through a downtown. Oh, Alley Cat. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you to Ken Golden for having this on your website. For a very fair price. Yeah, definitely. The money actually goes straight to the artist rather than on some websites I prefer not to use. Okay, Dream Theater. The studio albums, 1992 to 2011. This, 10 groundbreaking studio albums from the Grammy-nominated band. Includes over 12 hours of music. I'll print that. Ooh. Yeah, there is no When Day and Dream Unite. That's an alright album. It's like a power pop aggressive album. Yeah, there's still some good stuff on there. Charlie Dominici, or whatever his name is. Yeah, he's released some good solo albums back then. Images and words, yep. Awake. Which I think that Symphony X used this for 5, the new Mythology Suite. That mirror looks kind of familiar. Here is, yep, I think all the discs look the same. Falling into Infinity. 2 people looking at each other with binoculars. Okay? Yeah, it's amazing that a band with virtually no radio support. Okay, maybe I've heard a song on there once. What's this one? Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory. There was a Part 1. But yeah, DT have always released epic songs, and pretty much along with Twelfth Night and Marillion have pretty much just revitalized, just keeping the metal not going. That's it. Yeah, signed by the band. 2 discs. A whopping 2 discs in this sucker. Yes, I think that they're, what is this, train of thought? Yeah. I personally believe that they're, when they had the Octavarium Orchestra, they actually performed it well. It was one, like, you always get these rock bands that are trying to perform. I mean, yeah, it's like the ones with Kiss is what it is. Their songs aren't really long enough for Octavarium. They don't translate well in the orchestral side. At least give them credit for at least trying. Because that score album is actually really good, including a 41-minute rendition of all of 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. Systematic Chaos. Let's see. Systemic, whatever. What's this one? Black Clouds and Silver Linings. Yes, this was around the time. Excuse me. And Mike Portnoy started having some dissonance about like how he was pretty much controlling the band and wanted some time off, and explained in his an interview, like, yeah, I want to leave the band. So it's like he's still friends with them. He's just focusing on his own project. So I'm like, hey, that's more power to him. Playing Sons of Apollo, the Winery Dogs, etc. Who the hell else did he play with? I forgot. But some of the Dream Theater fans should be ashamed of themselves for crapping on the current drummer, saying, oh, he's not as good. How about you just zip it and enjoy the music? If you do have something to say, be respectful. About say, hey, you have some great drumming skills and stuff like that, but ultimately, they just need to grow up and just criticize. Get off at 12:30 for work, and I'm recording this at like 1, almost 2 in the morning, so yeah. I am intending on having a multi-epic series. Alan Parsons, everyone knows who he is. Producer for many years. Didn't he work on Pink Floyd? Yeah. I think he produced some Pink Floyd albums. Very rarely performed live with his band, but whatever. So, yeah, I haven't listened to these albums. This is just more of me just BSing around. Tales of Mystery and Imagination by Edgar Allan Poe, or anything that features him. Pretty cool. I, Robot, based off of, from the novel the 1950s. Eventually one would become, Robot or whatever, I don't know. I, Robot, that intro is actually really, really cool. Ooh, and it's a gatefold replica featuring the man himself with his beard. Just wonder if they all look alike. Nope. Yeah, you can tell. Get in there. Pyramid. Is this the one that contains Sirius? It's somewhere in here. The Alan Parsons Project Pyramid. Come on, are you a true, real gatefold replica? The sleeve. Here's the yellowish. Just looks kind of ugly from the camera, but ultimately it does still look pretty cool. Nice artwork on the back. Eve, the Alan Parsons Project. Apparently they're in mourning. No, the story behind this artwork, but just a kind of generic, just cream white color. Nope. The turn of a friendly card. Stained glass with all for yeah, King of Diamonds. Hello, King Diamond. No, or if he's where actual man himself took the name from. Okay, this is the one everyone knows. Sirius, Instrumental, and Eye in the Sky. Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan. Yep, everyone knows it. For me, it's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the pro wrestler. That I know this name from. Oh, it's really starting to annoy me. Ammonia Avenue. What is going on with this artwork? An oil pipe? Some type of oil refinery or some stuff like that? I don't know. Again, another generic CD. It doesn't really stand out. Whatever. The Alan Parsons Project. What is this? Vulture Culture. Okay, this being is a Ouroboros, which is supposed to represent infinity because of a snake eating itself. And it's just going to rebirth wherever and ever. I think that's the symbolism behind this.